All right, let's go and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the demo for Kingdom of Night. According to the Steam description, you will hunt down nightmarish demons and save the town of Miami, Arizona in this 80s-themed isometric action RPG. With an expansive interconnected map and open-ended quests, explore freely while unraveling the main story. Experience a unique blend of coming-of-age drama, cosmic horror, and true love. And very much like it said there, it's very 80s themed. I really like it. It definitely gives some of that like Stranger Things vibe without definitely kind of aping what Stranger Things made popular or whatever. Like, it doesn't feel like a carbon copy of that. It looks like they're doing something of their own as far as like story-wise, and I'm very interested to see where this game goes. Apparently this game was originally kickstarted a couple of years ago, and they've been kind of radio silent as far as news with the game until recently when the demo went live. They say now that the game is slated to come out in the fourth quarter of 2025. Let's hope they can stick to that release date, because after playing the demo once, I am really enamored with this world. I want to hear more about it. So that being said, if you like the sort of content, you want to see more games like Kingdom of Night here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll also leave a link down in the description if you want to check out the game for yourself and wishlist it over on Steam. So let's jump on in. I'm going to do a new game. I did do a different game, but because of the fact that there are like different classes you can pick in a very fantasy RPG way, it's definitely worth trying to play through the game, kind of decide what I want to play whenever the game goes live. What do they call you? Mysterious voice. So like yeah, apparently this game is all on controller. It's not very keyboard friendly for whatever reason. I can't even use this, so it looks like we're gonna go ahead and just come in here, and I'm gonna basically just real quick put in like Sharkinbear, and then we're gonna go along the rest of the way here. We are also gonna have to name a couple of other characters, like the people that you like deal with, but I'm not entirely certain if that has any bearing on anything else, but I think I'm just gonna leave them as their regular name. So we have another person over here. We're gonna leave her as Ophelia, and then they're gonna ask about two more people. And then, so we got Jimmy over here. And then last but not least, we have another chick character, Veronica. We're going to leave her as Veronica. Veronica's such a sexy name. Obviously, we got to leave her as Veronica. Are you sure this is who you are? Yes, these are the people that I've named. Sharkinbear is a pretty sexy name, too. It's him. Yes, yes, everything checks out. Good luck, Sharkinbear. Miami, Arizona, 1987. Is Miami, Arizona a real place, or is this fictional? I'll have to check that one out. Sharkinbear. Sharkinbear. Wake up, Sharkinbear. Must I remind you that there's no sleeping in detention? You're here to learn from your mistakes, young man, not to catch up on sleep. Excuse me. Oh, Dr. Mesnard. You're here already. Everyone, this is Dr. Mesnard, head of the Friend of Safety organization. But I'm sure you're all familiar with Wonderful Neighborhood Watch. Creep. Quiet. Now, I'm told he has something really important to share with us today. Yes, I'm from a secret, shadowy organization. Look, he's like wearing really dark, ominous, villainy robes. So let's all put our hands together and give him a warm, vandal welcome. Ahem. Thank you, Miss Fithers. Children, I am here to remind you first and foremost that it is for your own safety that the old mines are off limits to you. Unfortunately, many of you have chosen to ignore this perfectly sensible rule. Therefore, in light of recent teenage criminal activity, the existing curfew will be adjusted to 7 p.m. effective tonight. Boo! Let me assure you that this curfew is entirely necessary for the continued safety. Safety? Miss Fithers, like, what about the safety of our social lives? I ain't speaking, you little... I understand some of you might disagree with our methods. But, to anyone planning on violating curfew, trespassing in the mines, or interfering with the FOS in any way, I have just one message. You will be caught. You will be punished. That is all. Well, seems like that's all the time Dr. Mesnard has for us today. And that bell means our time together is over as well. But before you rush out, Dr. Mesnard has been kind enough to provide us with some wonderful souvenirs of his visit. I want you all to be sure and grab something on your way out. Perhaps it will work as a little reminder to be on your best behavior, yes? You have received a quest. The quest can be gathered by talking with people or investigating objects. You can view your quest from the backpack menu. Press up on the D-pad to open up the backpack. Do you want to hear that again? No, I do not. So yeah, a lot of our navigational things are going to happen. They're going to be through this up on the D-pad. So this is going to be a very important button for us. We're going to check that stuff out. This is all stat-based stuff because it's an RPG, but of course they're going to put it in real-world 80s terms. This one's muscle. This is for your melee fighters. Then we also have the guts over here. I believe that's what this is. We have a option to play like a rogue type class. This is going to be the rogue type class, but I'm going to be trying out the magic here, and I'm going to show you a little bit of that here in a second. This is a squad safety pin. It gives us +1 to wits. I imagine that's the magic stat. It's blue. It makes sense to me. We're going to go ahead and equip that one. It gives us a bonus to our wits. I got that. So we're going to press up on the D-pad. I'm going to open up my inventory. I'm going to select our safety squad pin that gives us that +1 to wits, and we now have that equipped. From here, looks like we can go on our way. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this lady down here. You dweeb, falling asleep in detention? Tisk tisk. Strawberry. Sometimes when interacting with a character or an object, an option will appear which requires an attribute at a certain level. These options will appear grayed out when you do not meet the attribute requirement. Attributes can be increased by leveling up or by equipping accessories with attribute bonuses. Did you get that? Yeah, of course we did. So what's going on, sleepyhead? Why did you look so startled when Miss Fithers woke you up? I wasn't sleeping. I was thinking I had a dream. There were voices. It's nothing. Whatever. Anybody would fall asleep in detention. It's not a crime, yet I'm sure the neighborhood watch has some ideas about that, though. Still, like and not to pry, but I'm worried about why you're so tired in the first place. It's not like you ever come hanging out anymore. How is it you spend your nights these days, young man? Wait, yeah, I got it. Don't tell me you're a Cape Crusader who prowls the alleyways bashing criminals. No, that'd be too much like what the FOS does, and our town is a little short on alleyways. No, you're probably just playing stupid computer games where you're some kind of hero saving a princess. Boys never grew up, do they? Anyways, forget it. It's not even what I wanted to talk to you about. There's something more important. Guess what I saw? What? That Ophelia girl was in detention, right? It's always the quiet ones, you know? And anyways, she's waiting by your locker. Why? Hello, ground control to Major Dorcas. She probably wants to talk to you. Just thought you should be prepared for ambush. Do me a favor and don't embarrass yourself. Alright. Later, Bader. Alright then. Go out into the hallway and talk to Ophelia. Hi, Sharkinbear. How are you? By the way, did you hear about the party? Oh. Well, I heard Daniel is having a house party tonight since his parents are out of town. It's supposed to be kind of a secret because of the new curfew and all, but I guess they're going ahead with it anyways. It could be fun, right? You know, no one has asked me yet. So, have you asked anyone yet? Looks like we don't have enough guts for that. Right, well, I guess I'll just be at home then, probably for the best. I've got lots of studying to do. I'll see you tomorrow, Sharkinbear. Bye. And we actually check the update to our quest. If we go through our quest log, I'll even give you a little description. I do kind of like these because they are a little bit different than the normal, like, narration you would get if you would talk to another character, from what I can tell. There's going to be a party tonight after curfew. Too bad you missed your chance to ask Ophelia out. Ouch, that was painful to watch. Clammed up in front of Ophelia again, huh? When are you gonna get it in your head? Read my lips. She's out of your league, man. You're never gonna be able to ask her out. Anyways, are you going tonight? I know it's just a lame jock party, but come on. We'll probably get to watch the jocks puke. Party. I'm guessing you've never been to Daniel's house? It's pretty swanky. His dad is some kind of legal consultant for the Mesnards or something? Whatever that means. Hey, imagine being a kid and saying, gee, I want to grow up to be a consultant. I swear all the adults have some kind of brainworm. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Later, Bader. I don't know how I feel about this girl calling me a Bader. We can go into the gym over here. It's Jimmy. Oh, he said something. I skipped it. My bad. Yeah, coach, give us the gym for practice today. Hey, maybe he wants to join the team, haha. You want to join the team? Too bad coach doesn't let queers play. I don't know if you're allowed to say that in 2025. I know this is the 80s, but damn. Come on, Jimmy, at least give him a tryout. Yeah, give him a tryout. A Try out, huh? That's not a bad idea. All right, let's see what you're made of, twerp. Don't go easy on him. Aim for the nuts. You ready, chicken shit? Hold L2 to enter combat stance and lock onto the nearest enemy. While in combat stance, press X to dash. If timed precisely, you can fully negate damage and from incoming attacks by dashing. The stamina bar just below your health will deplete with each dash, but recharges slowly. If your stamina bar is empty, you will be unable to dash. Got it? Yes. So we'll hold down L2, and if that comes in, we'll just dash like that. And you just see that the stamina bar is refilling. It does actually refill extremely slow. Oh, that one actually hit us, but it's 0 damage. What are you waiting for, Jimmy? Give him a good one. Come on, quit running. Stand still, pussy. Retrieve the plastic bat from the crate of basketballs. Once you have the bat, press up to open your backpack and equip it. We're going to keep on locked onto him just because of the fact that he does still throw the balls at us. We got our bat. We'll go ahead and equip it. And now we have a weapon at it ready. And while we're locked onto him, we can press square and we'll actually be able to hit him with that bat. Holy shit. No way. You little shit. You're dead. Run. I was going to outpace him. We lost our plastic bat. Apparently it was like a one and done sort of thing. That's enough, boys. What has gotten into you two? I should send you both to the principal's office right this instant. Now, you two shake hands and make friends. I mean it. We're not going anywhere until you two shake hands and make up. You're supposed to be acting like young adults. Miss Fithers, the bell just rang. We really have to be getting practice now. Yeah, Coach needs us there, especially Jimmy. Fine. Get going, you two. But next time I see you, we're going to have a long talk about your attitudes. Next time I see you, twerp. Enough. Go. Alright, we got another update for just another day. Hey, Sharkinbear, I hear there's a big party tonight. It's gonna be Babe City. See, bad guys like us would never be invited to that kind of thing. You should come play Labyrinths and Landlords with me tonight instead. I'm the Labyrinth Lord, obviously. But the adventuring party could really use a sorcerer for this next part. I could teach you how to play one. It's not the easiest class, but you'll get used to it. Would you like to play the magic tutorial? Absolutely, because we're going to be showing a little bit of that off. It's a very different magic system that I'm used to. Kind of reminds me a little bit something of Magicka, if you've ever played that one. So essentially the way this works is if you hold down your R1 button, you can actually see all the combinations of abilities. Whereas the other classes basically have to level up, and they can also, apparently, there's like some crossplay with the magic spells, or like the classes. Like I could be a barbarian who also like has a subclass in the rogue. The magic dealers can only be whatever they are. So once I pick like a necromancer, I'm only ever going to be a necromancer. I can't cross class. That being said, they have the full arsenal of abilities at their disposal. So if like basically all these combinations are basically on my face buttons, and as long as I'm holding down R2, I can basically cast any combinations of these skills if I want. So let's say I want to do that little lightning bolt that's up there, that's XX triangle. I just lock on XX triangle, and now it's ready. I just hit square, and boom, it's ready. And I can keep on doing this. And as far as I can tell, this really doesn't have any bearing on anything else. It's going through the archetype system that I just basically set for you. But yeah, I can basically go in here and I can triangle, hit this, fireball. There we go. Ouch. I took 0 damage. That's fine. We can do like vines. We can turn ourselves to stone. I imagine this is like a pretty good block. I can do stuff like that. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, that one even stunts. Was that even... I didn't even see an XXX. Oh, not all the spells are listed. That's kind of unusual. And I imagine maybe as we get further on... Or maybe I press... Oh, I did XX circle. That's what it was. Why can't I... There we go. Maybe I didn't have the distance to cast it. Oh, there is like a cooldown on the abilities. I didn't see that. Oh, and it seems like maybe You can cast them at will without having to do the refresh on them each time. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's leave here. Now that we know how magic works, let's go ahead and go this route. And we're going to leave the school. End our day. And the game auto-saves. That's fine. I like that vista. This is a pretty cool vista of the town. It's kind of funny that the only clouds there are the ones obscuring the moon. What am I doing? If I wanted to go, I should have. I don't need anyone to take me. Oh, forget that stupid party anyways. I can't spend another night watching Veronica and Jimmy make out. But still, it would have been nice. Why did it get so cold all of a sudden? Mom? Dad? Are you guys home already? How was the movie? Hello? That's weird. Could have sworn. Ah! You, girl. The Dark One bids you hello. It's talking. Long has he hidden now. He's here. Ah! Time is up, girlie. The groom can't wait any longer. You're to be delivered to him before the sun rises. Someone, please, help me. Man, that was a perfectly good window. You just kind of, like, appeared out of nowhere. You couldn't just gone out the way you came in? Drink some coffee. Who dreams about being in school? That's awful. Sharkinbear, today at school. Why didn't you ask me to the party? I wonder, what are you so afraid of? It doesn't matter. It's too late now. I'm sorry, but nothing will ever be the same. That's beyond ominous. Also, I don't know why, but that's so much louder than anything else in the game. Out of the nightmare and into the night. It's got a quest there. The sound of sudden thunderstorm woke you from a horrible nightmare. I get you want to stay home and be a dork, but I'll be waiting for you if you change your mind. I think we can check out our room. You can't seem to get any of the channels on tonight. Because of the place in the center of a valley, the TV signal in this part of Arizona has never been super strong. Or very strong, rather. Baseball bat, archery, and the chess club, they all seemed like such a good idea at the time. And all the remains of those hobbies and the expensive equipment is stuffed in this old wardrobe. Better off leaving it shut for now. Why is there... maybe that's our parents' room? It's like a one-room house? Your uncle's bedroom. He's been away for business for weeks. It's unclear when you should expect him back. Oh, because we're living with our uncle. Okay. Dog is going crazy over there. What's it say about that? It looks like your dog has escaped from the backyard again. Better get him back. It's also raining. I guess you're already wearing a jacket. We won't concern ourselves. Can't pet the dog. That should definitely be fixed. The knob turns. The door is not locked. There is no answer if we knock. Let's go on inside. That's a different window. This is Ophelia's house, I'm assuming. The girl is gone, my boy. The enemy has struck the first blow. Time is of the essence now. Come and let me have a look at you. Alright, let's walk up to the strange stranger in the robe that may have come through the shattered window. You look as if you had a bad dream. Well, that's to be expected. You come at a dark hour. Ophelia. The girl Ophelia. The enemy has drawn her into this thing for some dark purpose, but there is no time to speak of such things now. There is so much I must become reacquainted with, and many things for me to do before we meet again. And you also stand on the edge of a long night. I do not envy you. You ought to prepare yourself. Return home and gather what may be of use to you. When you are ready, you will find me in the tavern at the center of town. I will await you there. Do not forget it. Wait. Peace. We will speak again. For now, we must move quickly. Ah, but there is one last thing before you leave. Reach out your hand, my boy. A token, keep it close. Always remember that there are those who believe in you, and help will find you. Now go. And Godspeed you, Sharkinbear. Alright, looks like we got a quest from the old man. That's to go to the tavern in the middle of town. Return home, gather what may be use to you. When you're ready, you will find me in the tavern. Yep. I think we got a thing from him. Gramps keychain. It seems ordinary. What could that old man have meant? Doesn't look like we can interact with it at all. Can we go up the stairs? The door to Mr. and Mrs. Rosenpaper's bedroom. Okay. What about Ophelia's room? Hey, we can go in the room. Ooh, what's this on the counter? Ophelia's picture added. Let's see. Do we get anything from that? If we equip it, we get 20% less fear. Okay, yeah, no, let's wear that. I mean, I don't want to be afraid. Can we go get some of her panties? Does that give me? Nope, nothing. I was hoping maybe that would give us bravery if we had a pair of her garments. Don't judge me. There's a mark in the wall. Something extremely heavy has smashed into the wall. The Rosenpaper's family photos are all askew from the force of the blow. Did the old man punch that wall? Nothing else in her house. What? Okay, I was about to say, this looks like another little couch. I didn't know why it was so far away. That's a shelf. The words of the old man echo. Return home and prepare yourself for a long journey. Alright, I guess we're going back home real quick. Go to our room and check our closet. The old man said to prepare yourself for a long journey. Maybe there's something here that can help you. We can go with melee. Archetypes in the melee class rely on dodging and counter-attacking to be effective, but can become nearly invincible juggernauts and highly agile damage dealers. Magic. The magic class contains the most complex archetypes. Player memorization and execution are essential, but once mastered, the archetypes of the magic class can become practically unstoppable. So that's really the only two. I don't know if they have plans to do it anymore, but really this kind of fits the niche of like what you need. You know, the melee for like, I believe if you pick the melee option, you can go like the rogue archetype, the barbarian archetype, and then like the knight archetype. So like a sword and shield, like daggers, and then like two-handed melee weapons probably. But we're gonna go with magic because I believe there are two archetypes with that one. I don't know if we get access to both of them. Let's go ahead and equip that stuff. Looks like we have the basic geometry. Gives us +2 to our health. Okay. That's it? Just geometry? Am I gonna geometry some fools to death? Don't be afraid. Or do not be afraid. Select the keychain to open the archetype menu. Okay. Archetypes exemplify the different playstyles available for each class. Each archetype path contains its own unique skills and abilities. Read them carefully. Choosing any archetype in the magic class will give you access to that archetype's entire spellbook. Alright, I like the idea of going with a necromancer, but let's read them out just to see. Sorceress uses mastery of earth, fire, and water to defeat his enemies. A true master of elemental magic slow and damage enemies with nature transformed into a crow to outrun them, or turn into a stone to block incoming attacks. The sorcerer can be built into multiple playstyles depending on what skills you unlock and which stats you choose, so choose wisely. At level 1, I immediately gain access to a unique set of 10 spells. For the necromancer, uses mastery of shadow, ice, and light to defeat his enemies. A true master of the dead, summon Henry, your skeletal companion. Your spells can heal or hurt Henry, so use them wisely. The necromancer can be built into multiple playstyles depending on what skills you unlock and which stats you choose, so choose wisely. You gain access to 10 spells. Okay, so I'm curious to see who this Henry fella is. We're gonna go with that one. And it looks like we have 3 different skill trees here, and it looks like we also benefit from the different stats, although guts seems to be part of it. That is our dexterity type stat, I do believe. Let's see. Damage enemies with a dash of light has a 25% chance to heal the player for 50% of the damage done. Henry gets 2 times current levels of guts as percentage lifesteal from his melee attacks while inside the bone shield radius. Bone shield also gives Henry increased defenses. Each point the player invests in guts grants Henry 45 permanent HP. Additionally, for every point the player has in guts, the player heals for the current level of guts every 5 seconds. That actually sounds pretty good too. That's a single point attribute there. Shadow teleport, shadow raise. Let's see, every attack against Henry has a 50% chance to buff the player with 1 muscle. And it looks like we can go down this. Flame of the Dead. Blood packs, okay. When Henry summoned, he shoots 4 plus 1 times current level wits, flames, and dead projectiles. Okay. Sounds like I definitely want to try to spread my points across the 3 trees if I can. I do kind of like the way this Soul Link works. But I also like this melee shield thing. We're going with that one for now. Alright, now that we've done that, how do I summon Henry? Is that a... I think it's a... Is that Henry? Oh my god, he is strong. Get him, Henry! I'm assuming that is our boy. This looks super cool. XX triangle looks pretty nice. But we'll keep him like that. I don't know what that bar is underneath our health. Not that purple one, but the one that says 58 of 100. For now, we'll keep on trucking down the street. Hey, asshole. Your dog just wrecked my car. Dog? That stupid mutt is dead meat. I'm taking him to the pound. I hear they boil them in dog food there. Alright now, Jimmy. You and your pal are coming down to the station with me. That guy's name is Chief Waffle. At least until I get your dad on the phone. Otherwise, car's gonna have to be towed. And Jimmy just takes off like a punk. Hey, get back here. Well, Bobby, looks like your pal Jimmy left you. Come on now. Let's get you to the station where you can sleep it off. That's just like straight up a zombie, fool. Another one. Alright, move it along, mister. No reason to get involved. That's a zombie, fool. He's got blood on him. Hey, stop right there or I'm placing you under arrest. Hands where I can see them. Oh, Christ. And he just rips off that dude's head. We need to cast our spell. What was that again for Henry? Can I cast him? There we go. Get him, boy. If I want to cast the other spells, let's see. Let's do circle, circle, triangle. That looks pretty good. And just like I thought, I can actually, like, maybe that's my mana bar. Kid, get over here, quick. Alright, Henry, let's go this way. What the hell was that? Some kind of gang warfare? Jesus, did you kill him? No, don't answer that. You need a lawyer, kid. I gotta radio this in. Damn, the storm's got the radio on the fritz. Kid, go get help. This big house over there with all the lights on? You gotta see if they're got a phone or something. Call the department. Let them know we've got some kind of gang killers out here. Tell the deputy Waffle needs backup. Let's see. This is Apache Hills, right? Here, take this map. God damn. Why does this have to happen on my shift? You got the map? You can use the map using the left on the D-pad is all she's saying. We get somebody from the department, give them the closest cross streets. Alright, so we can actually look at this right now. I actually like the way this looks because it gives us like a local map of where we're at. But then when you back out, it also gives you kind of like a street view of the entire city. And I really like that. We're right here where this little arrow is, and we're heading over to the, not the sewer system, but like to this house just below the sewer system. Now, there are places you can definitely not go, and you can feel that because there are definitely barriers in the environment to stop you from going places. Looks like we got some simple-toed shoes, which is funny, because last time I was here, I did not find anything in this garbage can, so it does look like there's some randomized loot in the game. I'm going to go ahead and equip those. 1% crit chance, 4% luck, 1% evade, fizz, defense, 1, and 25 extra health. That 25 extra health is worth it. Everything else is kind of low on the totem pole as far as stats go, but I imagine since this is our first piece of gear, we should be lucky we even get that. Hey, dork. I can't believe you made it. Get over here. Hey, doofus, what's up? Monsters. You're so full of it, Sharkinbear. No, forget it. I actually know what a big weenie you are. The town is under attack by monsters. Do you see me rolling my eyes at you? The party. Honestly, it's kind of lame, but it's better than sitting in my room. Oh, and guess what? You know Jimmy's girlfriend, Veronica? Whoa, get this. Jimmy never showed up, and she's upstairs with another guy. Isn't that, like, majorly wrong? Let's talk about the tavern. You mean Stinky's place? Yeah, I know it. The jocks just ripped off that keg from there. They've been talking about it like it was some kind of big heist. Idiots. Alright, what about if we do this? Okay, so she kind of just goes through the same stuff over again. Be careful out there. We got an item here. Looks like we got a lunchbox added. I'm assuming that's like a health supply. Got something here too. Pop soda classic added. What's up, says Daniel. Call for help. You want me to call the cops on my own party? For what, dude? Waffle. Oh man, you almost had me. Waffle firing his gun? That'll be the day. Look, even if I wanted to call the cops, all the phones are down. It's a storm. The only thing working is the sound system. So stick around, there's going to be a party of the century. About the party. Mi casa su casa. That's Spanish for welcome, I think. Anyway, just make yourself at home. Hey, I noticed Tina was looking pretty foxy tonight. Why don't you ask her to dance? Yeah, well, Tina and I might dance. Is this Tina? Welcome to the party. Like, what was your name again? Never mind. Which one of you is Tina? Is that her in the pink? Well, they're both in the pink. That's Donna. Is Fred watching me? Never mind. This is Tina. Yo, monsters. Wow, what a trip. Are you some kind of writer or something? Tell me the truth. Is Annabelle talking about me? You don't have to lie. I saw her looking over here. I don't know what I did to make that bitch hate me. All right, Tina. It doesn't look like you want to dance at all. We'll go ahead and head out of here. Actually, there's a door to the back. Anything in the backyard? Yeah, just weird dudes looking over the side of the fence. That's not creepy at all. Can we talk to them? They don't look like they're paying me any mind. Some trash cans. Moldy sandwich added. I bet those are delicious. It's like pimento. Alright, heading back through the front door. I guess we could tell Waffle the phones aren't working. We do have a gate there. That's where we came from. Oh. Dereliction of duty. Chief Waffle has disappeared. Where could he have gone? What an absolute dork. Can we check his car? No. What about Jimmy or his dead friend? No. Okay. Well, I guess we need to go ahead and start moseying on a specific direction. Looks like there's an objective in here. We can't go through that fence. There's also another quest to the south, but I don't think we can go there in the demo. There's this blue line on the mini-map, and whenever I try to go that way, it kind of prevents me from going there. So, kind of makes me think that we gotta kind of stick to this main road. I do know there is another quest that we can follow up on as we make our way this way. So we'll head out to the east, looking for any sort of trash cans along the way, like these right here. Might find some items in them. What we got here? Leftover Halloween candy and Sunny's menu added. What is Sunny's menu? I keep on hitting the wrong button for this. 20 extra health. They have pictures of the food. Okay. So if I equip that, it's going to unequip the basic geometry, which is more than fine, because this is 18 extra health. We'll just follow the road for now. And it looks like we get some zombies on the way. Oh, we got like a weapon here. Oh, wow. This is really strong. I like this weapon. You know, the interesting thing is, like, whenever you play, like, as the dexterity class, you actually have a stamina bar. Oh, wait. Why won't it let me attack anymore? Is that the right one? So why won't it let me use the other one? That was weird. Okay, what's the Henry? I hit the right one. I can just summon this guy and let him do all the fighting for me. That's pretty dope. I like actually how the summon works. I do wish he moved a little bit faster. I thought this was like a point of interest or something, and let me... It looks like an item on the minimap. Can we go in that house? I didn't go this way last time I played the demo. It does actually have a door we can enter in. That guy's, hello. Tony Speedwell sitting in the easy chair. A little cloud of fruit flies is dogfighting over his open beer can. Bilge. Yeah. Veronica. Still not home, but you should ask her mother. She'd know. Those two don't tell me anything. What was your name again? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, buddy, if you see my girl out there, tell her dad said to come home. Her mother don't worry, but I do. Running around with that Jimmy character doing God knows what. Heck, if she got up to even half of what her mother and I got up to when we were her age, well, there's just no telling. Bilge. Oh, Sharkinbear, how are you? I haven't seen your parents in ages, but how are they? What are you doing here? Veronica, are you looking for her? I don't even remember you two being very close. Or maybe you're going to this secret party she was telling me about. Did I hear you say party? No, Tony. Sharkinbear here just wanted to ask Veronica about a little school project they've been doing together. At midnight? He's got a right to be worried. Ooh, there's a trash can on the side of the house. Moldy sandwich. Can I just, like, make other people eat the moldy sandwiches? That would be pretty cool. Let's head up the road. Come on, Henry. Alright, looks like we got some more enemies here. I do want to fight them, actually. Let's get Henry in on this action. And the cool thing is, it looks like he can cleave. I do have to kind of direct him where I want him to fight, which is, at least I can give him directions, right? Oh, what do you mean that, why, that's, Henry, get this guy over here. Henry gets weak. What is wrong with you, Henry? Alright, I need to look at my spells again. What are we looking at here? XX triangle. Let's do that one. Ooh, that did something. This one's got a cooldown. So, like, help. Okay, looks like something going on there. Okay, so, like, while we're waiting for the Henry thing to come on cooldown, off cooldown, I guess I gotta juggle this meter somehow. So that I can actually summon him, which is fine, because it gives me a reason to play, like, a melee playstyle, as well as summon Henry. I like that. We can also learn to dodge here and there, which I'm definitely not doing. It was... Yeah, okay, I got it now. Got you on lock, fools. Kind of let him do his own thing over there. Nice, we leveled up. See, we can go ahead and take another ability. We can get a single attribute and look to something else. We got 1 point available. Oh, we went down that chain. Okay. So now we can do the soul link and give him some extra health as well. Alright, there we go. Let's go this way. Let's not worry about those guys for now. We're gonna go see what this is about. It might be urgent. Help, he's losing blood. We have to do something. Help him. I'm trying to, but it's no use. I can't do this by myself. Who is he? He's a park ranger. We were just standing there talking, me and Steven, then this. I don't know. He was drunk, I guess. The ranger tried to help, but he bit him. Steven went crazy, waving his arms to get their attention. That's when he led him into the store. Alright, slow down. Tell me what happened. It doesn't make sense. A man attacked us. Not a man, really. More like a monster. He was moving slow, but he must have been strong because he overpowered the ranger in an instant. Then, well, Steven led him away and never came back. Where's Steven? Steven ran inside the tackle shop. He said he was going to help lock himself in the back room and leave from the fire exit, but he never came out. The back door is probably locked, but I know where you can get the key. The shop owner has gotten his trailer somewhere in the park. If you explain what happened, I'm sure he'll give you the key. Alright. So, based off of my knowledge of this already, that's what this is over here to the left. And if you actually look at the mini-map, you can see kind of like a trailer up there at the end of that cul-de-sac up there. So that's where we're going to head, is over here to the west side. Looks like we do have some zombies to basically fight along the way. I really do like this sword. I like the, you know, going back and forth between the two. Okay, so we got enough of that. So can I, like... Oh, so it doesn't even look like it can dodge. So the other characters can dodge. It doesn't look like Ming and Necromancer gives you the dodge ability, which is interesting. That's definitely something to keep in the forward of our mind. What are you looking at, tough guy? Yeah, tough guy, pal. I bet you wouldn't even have the guts to tear down this Dorks of Safety poster. Yeah, safety dork. Yeah, I will. It's FOS. We'll take that down. 100 XP. Nice. We're going to keep on heading this way towards the objective on our map. Henry, I'm going to need you to be able to catch up just a little bit here, my dude. Shut your yapping, wretched cur before I tear out your spine, nasty creature. Who the hell are you? My name is Mordecai. Shut up. I have no time for this. Where is the girl? What girl? The one called Veronica. Where is she? Like I tell you, asshole. I hear the brats of this town are having a little party tonight. She wouldn't be waiting for you there, would she? No. Ah, should have guessed it from the first. Those fools were supposed to keep you all in your place. Curfew said, I said, useless. No matter, that little gathering will be easily dealt with. Hey, wait a minute. What do you want with Veronica? That girl's no longer a concern of yours. You should only think of rotting and what the maggots will make of you. I'm going to kill you now, quickly. Too quickly for my taste. Count yourself lucky that my errand cannot wait and consider fate merciful. Screw this. Help! Run, boy, run. Angels of the north, east of Eden, south and west of Nod, belay their errands and attend to me, a magister. Through all the binding words and blasphemous contracts to which you are ensnared, I command thee. Spirits of the air, turn to the foul what once was fair. Twist the beast of fang and hair into the shape of fear. Werewolf, guardian of the cul-de-sac. All right, oh, this is a fantastic time for you to run away from me. All right, let's let him do his thing. We need to come up with like a magic spell of our own. Oh shit, I hurt myself. Okay, so that one's definitely a heal of some sort. X circle circle. Let's do that one. Oh, like, so did I explode him? I think maybe I need to chill out here for a second. I ain't me eating a moldy sandwich. Let's eat the one that's not moldy. And this lunchbox. Get him, Henry. Let's use one that doesn't explode stuff. I got feared. I'm just gonna hit this guy. I think we're doing the damages to him though. Like we're messing this dude up. Get him, Henry. Stand there. Do nothing. I mean, he is swinging at him. I don't know why I'm giving him such a hard time. Henry probably had a hard life if he's an undead necromancer pet. I like how it's just like kind of like letting me absolutely just like demolish this guy with spellcast. Can you like stand somewhere more visible? You're pushing Henry against the fence. Where's the ref at? Get him off the ropes, ref. Ouch. I gotta get out of whatever these black spots are on the ground. I think we were right to buff up Henry's defenses and give him some of that lifesteal. Werewolf boss defeated. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Tufted blue demon fur. Sorrowful bracelet of the lost pooch. Werewolf paw. Oh god. Why was that last part necessary? Hey, what happened? Where'd he go? Jimmy hiding. No, I wasn't hiding. I was waiting to jump his ass. Nobody talks to me like that, but I tripped into one of those bushes. Just shut up, okay? What are you doing out here anyway, dweeb? Was that one of your weirdo comic book pals or something? Old man. Like I care about some old geezer in a robe told you. That creep said something about curfew. He's just some FOS guy trying to scare us. Don't be a baby. The FOS? Shit. Veronica's still at the party. I better get going there before they show up and get everybody in trouble. Don't follow me. I don't have time to save your ass again. Wow. He was so friendly. Looks like we got that maintenance key added. I want to kind of run back over and save those guys real quick. The bleeding out cop, now that we have the key to that inventory. We did get a whole bunch of gear here, though. It looks like this takes the place of my boots. So if I take this one, that's 45 extra health, 30. So this is a 15 health point gain. We're going to take that one. What about this scarab? Wait, what did I replace? What gets replaced with this one? Oh, these two. Doesn't look like we have much of anything else we can equip. These two are the same. Okay. But we didn't get any, like, new weapons. I don't think this guy uses weapons. And this tufted blue demon fur looks like it's for a weapon, just not the one we're wielding. So we'll go ahead and head back. Should just be a quick John over here. Now that we got the key, we can go in there. We can open up the tackle shot and maybe get those bandages for that cop. I don't know if it's a... I think it's an immediate heal, if I remember correctly. You just apply it to him, and it's donezo's. Alright. Oh, he's turning green. I wonder if there's like a timer based off of him. Oh, there's a thing in here. Take our flaming blue necromancy sword and slice him up. Fast sneakers. Alright, got our counting bandages. What are those fast sneakers, though? Oh, wait, that's these right here. Only 2% evade? That's all they give us? It's kind of weak. Don't come any closer. Wait, you're not one of those monsters. Who are you? Steph sent me. Steph sent you? So she's all right. That ranger looked like he got hurt, though. I better go check on them. See you out there. Wow. And he's just so easy to, like, just, like, jump in there. Like, he didn't just abandon his friend to possible zombies. I guess we just take one of these. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna not be able to level up anymore. The demo's almost over here. Let's go ahead and increase our magic damage. There you go. I might take a wits for another one since a lot of our stuff is based off the wits. But why wouldn't we want to get like more magic stuff, right? Because we are at the end of the day a necromancer, a spellcaster. Steven, you're okay. I am, but what about the ranger? Is he going to make it? Good, you found some bandages. Let me have them. I'm going to try to stop the bleeding. Here goes one semester of health class. Alright. Thanks, kid. You and this girl here saved my life. I thought it was a goner. It's not much, but I want you to have this. It's my class ring. Thanks, I guess. This one gives us 30 extra health and 10 physical. Oh, wow. So 1 wit is actually worth a lot here. Now that I think about it, because like the breakdown of what it said whenever we were looking at our keychain made it seem like 1 point of the stats give us a lot. Like 1 point gives us 30 HP, 75 magic damage, 1 magic defense, luck, sleep resist, curse resist, and +1 to crit with all weapons. So I'm starting to think that maybe if we trade off that 1 wit, it's actually going to suck a lot. So maybe we don't trade it out for just a health boon. From here, we can actually head on. If we look at our map, you'll see on this main street which says Echo Park, south of there is this house. There is a shortcut gate we can have unlocked over here, which might actually be the better option. I don't know if that's probably going to be the better option for like whenever we get to the actual release of the game. But, I mean, shortcuts are shortcuts there for a reason. Usually it means because of the fact that you're going to be using them quite frequently. It might have been faster to go for the, like, back the way we came, but just to say that I did my part in playing the demo, we're going to work our way over to the shortcut gate. Also haven't completely fully explored the map, so it does seem like maybe there's more stuff to find. That gate was opened already. I'd forgotten about that. It was open the first time too. We're back at the house party. Some of you here were here in time to save Veronica. Come on, babe, we're leaving. What are you doing? Get your hands off me, Jimmy. I told you we have to get out of here right now. The FOS are coming here right now. One of them was looking for you. What do you mean looking for me? And so what? What are they going to do? Call my parents? Wait, like, who turned on the fog machine? Now. Oh, well, Jimmy's over there spitting up blood. He probably deserves it. Is one of those guys like a straight up zombie in there in the bottom? Do I have time to... That guy's level 16. Can I, what was it again? Wait, what was it again? I can't... If I kill him, can we kill him like this? I actually outran this guy earlier. I, like, left the room and he was gone, so... I'm kind of curious to see if we can actually kill this thing. Do we get anything special from killing it? I was afraid that the skull over his, to the side of his health meant that, like, he was unkillable, but, you know, having a summoned pet might be, probably work out to our, you know, advantage from what I could tell. Henry's doing a fantastic job over there, just being a good all-around pet. I'm sure this might be, like, more entertaining if you're a melee character and having to, like, oh my god, he dropped so much stuff. Melee characters might have a little bit more fun with that one. Looks like we got a Doomhound Pelt, Encyclopedia, and a Doomhound Chain. Inventory, let's see what we got here. Oh, so were none of those things items for us to use? Oh, okay. So it looks like those are maybe items for something else. This guy's a straight up zombie, isn't he? Bad luck. Unlucky beer pong player. Okay. And that guy's just still kind of drunk over there. We're going to go to the back door. Looks like Jimmy, who just got plowed over by a demon hound and ran earlier whenever we fought a werewolf, is all about going to these sewers. Chase after him, and that is the end of the demo for the Kingdom of Night. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. After playing this demo for a little bit, I gotta be honest, I want more of this. This seems pretty awesome. And also, from what I can tell, it looks like this game is even playable in co-op, which is a very interesting thing. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true, but based off of some of the things that I saw, there's even like a management system to pass your friends like items. It does say single-player game, so we'll have to definitely see whether or not that actually becomes something later on. Maybe that's just for the purposes of the demo. But there were other things I saw that made me think that maybe this will have like a co-op option in the future. So that being said, if you like this demo, you want to check out Kingdom of the Night for yourself, or you want to see more content like this here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of that gameplay. If this is something that's on your wish list now, were you one of the Kickstarter guys who backed this game? Did you want to see more of it? What have you thought about the overall process of them making this game? Either way, let me know down in the comments, and until next time, you guys take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Later.